Liam, you better listen to me and listen to me very, very closely. Because you see, there's a date. And this date probably means nothing to you and any of the viewers of this video, but September 10th, I am going to leave. And I'm going to leave with that great goal in mind to watch you sing, in French, a stupid, pointless theme song. But it's never really been about a theme song, let's just face the facts. The fact of the matter is, you lost a bet and you have no fucking testicles, and you just don't want to sing for some reason. Even though I have been humiliated, bullied, and completely vindicted since the day I started with you on this show 3 years ago-ish. And the fact of the matter remains is that I am the best in the fucking world at what I do. Nobody can hold a candle to me. You can't. No, you can't. I hate this idea that you're the best. Like somehow you're better than me. Because you're not. I'm the best. And I don't want to brag or come off as like a douchebag or anything. But there's one thing though that you're better than me at. And that's kissing Keelan Bernelson's ass. Because quite frankly, since the day we started on that website, please, I want to be on the website. I want views. Shut up. And the point is, I'm the best in the world at wrestling journalism. And that's a fact of life. Since day one I've started on this show, I have put 100% effort, my time, and everything I could into this. What do I get for it? I get bullied, I get beaten, I get humiliated on a regular basis. You've thrown a bowl lid at me, you've thrown, I think you threw a ball at me at one time, I think you actually convinced me that something was living in your walls, even though it's made of fucking mortar, concrete, and brick. Somehow I thought there's a mouse in there, but no, it's Tom. Tom is under the fucking bed. That sounded a bit weird. But the fact of the matter is that you've made me look like an idiot on day one, and now, guess what? You made me sing a stupid fucking song. I can't sing screamo shit, you know that, I'm not the next bloody person. Oh yeah, and you made me sing in Kozlov's voice. You know how long I had a sore throat after that, you prick? And guess what? Probably one of the reasons why I'm single now and forever and ever, amen, is because you have humiliated me on every regular basis to point out, you type in Andy Quad on Google, holy shit, my name is Kozlov comes up. Fuck. But the funny thing is, there's nothing here that has you in it. No. You protected yourself very well, haven't you? And yeah, I have embarrassed myself, but, you know, my mates know about this as well, and, you know, I don't really care. You know, they do take the mick out of me. Yeah, it's banter, yeah. It is what it is, but the fact of the matter remains is I've been a fan of this industry for 10 years, and if I didn't feel strongly or feel passionate about it, I still wouldn't be doing this, because all of this shit that you've done to me on a regular basis, and what makes it worse is that I'm still here somehow, and I don't know why. And the thing is, you don't even watch wrestling anymore. You have no fucking clue what you're even talking about anymore. You're like stuck in 2008 or something. Oh, Vince Russo, derpy shit. Well, he's been shit since the day he fucking started, so that's just common sense, really, isn't it? And the fact of the matter remains is, you weren't even a fan in the Attitude Era. Do you realise, like, how fucking stupid that is? You weren't even a fan when the wrestling industry was booming. You think that Stone Cold Steve Austin, as God is my witness, you think Stone Cold Steve Austin say, what? It's like, I don't know, fucking Isaac Newton discovering gravity. Fuck, what the fuck? You think that's the greatest thing ever? Like, what? What? Fuck. If I tried telling you, do you know what happened with Vince and Austin? What? Vince and Austin, what? It's like talking to an idiot sometimes, especially on our fucking show. Jesus Christ, like talking to me an idiot. And that just makes me sick, that you don't even follow it anymore. Like, you have no idea what it's... You don't even know what you're talking about, which makes it worse. And, oh, yeah, that reminds me. You ugly shit. You fucking troll. Guess what? Why don't you move out your parents' basement, yeah? Stop masturbating into a sock, and get a life, you sad fuck. Okay? Find a girl or a guy. I'm not prejudiced. You can do what you like. Adopt a kid. Find a kid. I don't know. Have a kid. I don't give a shit. But get a life. Yeah? You trolls are actually just as big of a reason for me leaving as Liam is. We spent years trying to get onto a wrestling news website. We got onto Wrestling Truth, and I thought that was the first step of something huge. But I've grabbed so many of Keelan's imaginary brass rings that it's finally dawned on me that they're just that. It's just imaginary. The only thing that's real to me is the fact that after 3 years, week in and week out, I've been busting my ass, not going out socialising, not doing normal things a 20-year-old should do, like go out, have a life, in general maybe, because I've been busting my ass to be the best at this, being the best wrestling journalist, becoming the best on the microphone, on the camera, and hell, even when I type stuff up in print, I'm the best. See, no matter how much I sacrifice, or how much effort I put in, I don't have my own spin-off show on the YouTube page. I don't even actually have access to the YouTube page. I'm not featured on RBR Weekly Wrestling Tour. I'm not featured on the Wrestling Observer. I'm not featured on I Want Wrestling. And the matter of fact is that I should be. And this isn't sour grapes, but the fact that we're not successful as them is because they are on iTunes and we're not. And I have stressed time after time after time after time again that we should be on iTunes, but we're not, because Liam would rather spend his time taking a piss out of our fans who give us a little teeny weeny, little tiny smidge of constructive criticism. It's like, derpy derp derp derp, you're a fucking dickhead, I'm fucking right as ever. No, Liam, you're not always right, because if you actually listen to me and everybody else, because you become something that we despise. You have become TNA. You've become this piece of shit that no one fucking cares about on the show, and also anyone gives you any criticism like derpy derp derp derp, I know what's right. No, you're worse than TNA. No, I just realised you are the equivalent of Vince Russo. You just think that your ideas are brilliant. Yeah, I love Video Game Corner. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, yeah, about that. I just saw that video. And no offence to YouTube, but some of the people on that website are dicks. And the thing is, we need to be above where we are. YouTube's there, iTunes is there, YouTube is there. How long have we been stagnant for? 3 years. And I have a problem with the bullshit that some of the people say, that some of the Liam say, some of the random fucking people say. And I have to put up with this bullshit on a weekly basis. So here's how it's gonna go. If Liam doesn't grow a set of fucking testicles and actually sing a stupid song because he lost a bet and he won't man up and do it. Because I've humiliated myself time after time after time. I think it's about time that you do. That's all I ask. It's not that big of a deal. No one's really going to care. It's just on YouTube. But if he doesn't, well, who knows? Maybe I'll start my own podcast somewhere. Maybe I'll call the guys at RBO Weekly Wrestling Tour. Hey, Felipe Deersver, how you doing? And maybe, just maybe, this show will keep going. Because I know what I am. I am just a spoke in the wheel, and I get it. Someone will replace me with Ali, or another dickhead that was on that show maybe once, and you'll replace me, and I know that. I get it. But if I have to put up with your bullshit any longer, I'm not going to do that anymore. By September 10th, I'm going to leave. Because I've had enough. I'm going to fuck a camera on my fucking face.